Like,
it's been a nice metamorphosis.
So this is how forward Sam is, right? So I went to see if I could get like a walk-in vaccination today, and it was closed. And you've got to like book for the booster. You can only walk in if you've getting your first or second jab, right? Now it's around the back of the building at a leisure centre that you've got to go, right? And there was a door open, and it was like staff only, right? And I'm like, I'm just gonna walk around to reception around the front of the building and go talk to them. And Sam's like, oh, I'll just go check there. It's like, Sam, it's a staff door, like, you know, it's open just to let some air in because it's probably boiling in there. I was like, nah, fuck it. I was like, Sam, there's literally no one there, like. Sam just walks in anyway. I was like, oh, fuck this, I'll leave him. I'm just going to go to reception around the front. And I'm stood in reception around the front, and Sam could stroll in through the leisure centre. So he's gone all through the back doors of the leisure centre, like all through like the staff rooms, just to get out the other side and not find a staff member the whole way
It's
through.
worse knowing what the inside of the leisure centre looks like because of the vaccinations. Like, you just imagine Sam walking where he's not supposed to be.
Hey, I was saying to Dale, I was in like storage units. Like it was like all things piled up on side to side, and I was like
he was walking
Take
down.
some vaccines on.
When he was walking down, he saw a door that he was about to walk in, and there's like a family sat in there, and he was like, I probably shouldn't go in there.
I literally, there was like a staircase. So I walked in through the door after I left Dale. There was a door at the end. There was one to the right of me, and I looked in, and there was like a locker room or something. There was a guy sat there. I was like, okay, I'm not going in there. Walked in through the door, and there's a staircase going up or down. So I was like, I want to go, like, the entrance is down. So I'm like, I want to go that way. Well, I walk down. I look, as I'm about to go through, there's literally a family having like a little meeting and like talking to each other and stuff. I think it was like therapy or something. And I'm like, oh, turn around. And instead of walking out, I'm like, I'm going to go up instead. So I went up, and I'm just like wandering around, and there was a sign that said exit. So I was like, that's where I'm going. Just started following through, and randomly I like walked through the gym, walked through different places, acted like I belonged,
That is
and then
literally a
suddenly
case of, it looked like you belong.
I found stairs, and I was like, oh, I recognize these stairs, and then went down, walked around, and I just saw Dale. I was like, all right, man.
So I was at the reception ready to like ask a question before he'd even made it through the whole of the thing. And then to top it off, like, she's on the phone, she's dealing with some other kids after she gets off the phone. And Sam's like, this is an acceptable time to like ask my question while she's sorting out.
No, they were talking about vaccines and stuff. So like, I was like,
wait, yeah, but they're talking about vaccines because she said, like, she was saying, you know. So I wanted to know when it was open to walk in because it was just closed at the moment, right?
Yeah.
I wanted to know when it was open, and she was like telling these kids, oh, there's no basketball on at the moment because there's a vaccine center there instead. And like then she was about to sort out their gym for them because they're going to the gym, and then Sam just goes, what did you ask her?
I was like, oh, where do you go to, like,
Yeah, where'd you go
have
for the
you
vac-
still got these? Like, where do you go for these now? And she was like, answered my question, and then was like, I've got to deal with these kids first. So I was
But she
like,
was in the middle of something, and he was just like, so about that vaccine center, where do we go? And bearing in mind, we'd just been to the entrance of it and seen that it was closed. So I don't know why he's asking where we go.
well, it's because they were talking about it. She said the basketball like area is closed because of
I knew it was
the
there, though.
booster
Like,
center, and
the
I was
place
like,
we went-
oh, if she's saying this, we've seen it closed, so maybe it's somewhere else in the building. So I was like, I'm just gonna ask while she's on the topic. I was like, it won't take long. Bam, ask the question, and then yeah,
Did it work?
I mean, yeah.
Did we still have to wait and ask it more questions?
I know, yeah, but
Yeah.
we could have. She could have literally gone, "Oh yeah, it's just on there," and we would have gone, "Nice, thanks." Bang.
No, I knew where it was, though. I've been there, obviously. Like,
walked through there for nothing then.
I knew where it was. I wasn't asking him where it was. I could see that it was closed. But either way, I mean, that was our morning this morning. Like, Sam was just casually strolling through the staff area of the leisure
Dude,
centre.
I like exploring. It's fun.
Like you worked there. He just didn't give a shit.